Cheers. Okay. Hello everyone. So I've so far I've done 2 chapters of the My Girlfriend is a Tomboy webcomic, which is available on Webtoon. I also have Patreon page, but on the Patreon I might have some extended parts that are not going to be available on the Webtoon. So that's my plan for the moment. And today I start brainwashing for the chapter 3. I already have the story, completed the script, and the story goes that begins with the main character. Here she is. She fell asleep on the previous chapter, and she wakes up doing something really like a bit having a busy morning and almost being late for her first day of lectures. And this is the chapter where she makes new friends. And today I want to make like a sketch of one of her friends. She's going to find 2 girlfriends who are going to be her her support through the whole story. And let's try to create one of the characters. Their name's gonna be Jane and oh gosh, Chris. Alright, Jane and Chris. So today we are going to do the rough sketch of Jane, and in my idea that Jane is going to be a girl who is really into fashion, and probably she will help my main character to evolve in a right direction towards like getting dressed, matching colors, being more like comfortable, finding the style. And I want Jane to be the guide because I want her to be already almost established. I'm personally not really into fashion. I mean, I like dressing up, but I wouldn't say that I go like chasing the flea markets and looking for all the unique pieces. No, I probably don't have time for that. And but I can appreciate all the styles and the fashion and how people get dressed. So probably I will just find for some references on Pinterest or on internet. And while I'm talking about it, let me begin. So here is a sketch brush, and probably let's choose some funny color, something with this pink color. So let's begin with the face. Okay, here we go. So, as I said, Jane is going to be more like a very feminine character, very confident. Actually, I want most of her girlfriends to be more or less like self-confident, like more aware of themselves, like understanding themselves better. So that kind of can be good friends for my character. And Jane is going to be like cute, a little bit of a playful, like how they meet at first. By the plot, Alex, the main character, shows up and she's looking for the seat, and then she finds the empty place and asks Jane, "Can I have a seat here?" And Jane says, "Yeah, sure, like no problem." Then her bestie Chris shows up and she's like, "What's happening? Why my seat is occupied?" And Jane was just suggesting her to sit from the other side, and uh, Chris is asking like, "What kind of stories is what are you plotting?" And she just say that she wants to make new friends, and here she is making new friends in a very like clumsy way. I don't know if it's funny. I hope. I mean, when I try to playing this episode, this sounds lame. I think, but I'll try to draw it better to show like maybe I don't know, maybe some face expressions will help me. And what else? Therese is going to be more like a girl into gossips, so she's gonna be the one bringing up all the gossips about the guy from the story. So I'm putting this role on her shoulders. So instead of me trying to explain who is this guy, so I hope Chris will help me with that. And yes, she's gonna be well. I mean, there's nothing wrong about being a young 20-year-old girl who likes like gossiping. I think we all like it more or less to some extent. I mean, and I don't like the mouth. Maybe something with like this. No, like this. Okay, it's just a sketch. We will figure out later what to do with the details. Yes, and Chris, she's gonna be a chatty girl, like the main energy in the group. She's gonna be like suggesting the most crazy ideas, and yeah, and the chapter 3 is gonna be about these new characters. I am not sure about the guys, friends. Probably, I have a future idea of to show when there's gonna be a conflict between the main characters. I want to have this comparison of how the girls deal with these heartbroken situations, or how they like support each other when someone feels sad, especially when someone feels sad because of a guy. This is kind of like must do during university. So, and I want to show how girls support and what they do to go through these times, and yeah, probably I think like for example, the main character will have a problem and she's kind of showing up at the door of one of these girls saying that she feels sad, she needs some help. Like, and what the girls do the first, they eat ice cream or have something sweet. They trash all the guys. They probably get dressed, have some pajamas party, and yeah, that is my idea of how girls are going to deal with this. What about the guys? Probably it's gonna be like if the guy shows up really sad and says to his friends, "Oh, well, I'm feeling down," the probably he will be just ignored, and all the guys will just yeah, pat his shoulders and okay, yeah, okay, chill out, just okay. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Probably the guys will just go and play some computer games. We will see. So yes, probably I will have to bring some more characters from the boys side, a couple of friends. Okay, some more maybe a bit of more feminine. Yeah, okay. And yes, I think when I was a college student, I really loved my friends. We still keep in touch, although we live in different countries. We moved around the world, and we are not really like in touch every day, but still. Uh, More or less, we try to send each other live updates, and if we visit the countries we live in, try to set up some meetings. As for high school friends, not really. I don't have any connections, any links. So, in my experience, the college friendship is the most like the strongest, because during the college you go through uh, the real deal, like first love, first crush, maybe first time being heartbroken, or first betrayal. Like everything is first, and and when you go through this, and when you have friends who give you support, that really builds very strong connections. Okay, so it's always difficult to build the full body anatomy. How do you do? I am first trying to just to shape the body parts, like find the location of shoulders, for example, and find the location of the whole torso. And then later on, here, later on, start to shaping here. It takes lots of brain capacity to to build it, so I can't really do both things, talk and drawing. So let's just I might stay quiet for a while. I have the whole folder of outfits on Pinterest that I want to draw in future, or I want to get inspired. Like, for example, this is like from some manga, and I really like how the skirt is drawn. Here, I like the sunglasses and the whole hair flow. Here is really nice, sexy body, but that's not too early for us. We are still like, we need to dress her up as a university student. So here we go. This is maybe too not for the season, because the season we are right now is September, like the beginning of the semester. So probably it's a little bit too warm for that time. That is too fashion. That's too much. And what else? Now this is probably the closest one is this style. I will tend to follow this reference of this style. And let's begin. Let me keep it here, just so I can sneak peek into that. Okay. I recently started choosing different colors for different parts. For example, if I color the face and body, it's gonna be one color, and for clothes, it's gonna be another color. It when I started dividing like this, it kind of makes more comfortable for me to understand what's going on. Before I was sketching using only one color for everything, and I was always lost. Like, what line is this? Where is this coming from? And while I started sketching with different color, it became more comfortable for my eyes. Okay, here we go. The shirt. Again, very roughly, probably. Like, just gonna go for the details later. It's actually also my first time drawing while recording myself, and to be honest, I feel very nervous. As if I'm being literally watched by somebody. I mean, what I want to say that, of course, later I'm going to edit this video and I will move out some parts that might be too long, like while I'm thinking about how to put the line, and I will be maybe staying quiet, not talking much, but still, I feel like someone is watching right behind my back. So, yeah, it's one of those moments when you need to push yourself out of the comfort zone. So, I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. You know, when I'm just drawing without being recorded, just by myself, sitting on a balcony, I take forever for building up all the lines. Okay, okay, here we go now. I don't really like this part. It doesn't look fashionable at all to me. Maybe we're gonna just put like this. I don't know. So then, nah, I'm gonna change. Don't want a short. I want her to. She looks like she came to be like A-score student, but Jane is not like this. She's not that type of a girl. She's a happy girl who wants to have lots of fun, enjoying her college life with her friends, and just ready for any trouble that's on her way. Like, in a good way, of course. Like, being being just being like just a student with lots of friends, with lots of parties, and also having nice scores. Always trying her best. Okay, we're gonna dress her up in a t-shirt and long pants. Here we go. Maybe it's longer than this. Okay. Okay, now maybe a belt and a bit of loose t-shirt. How would a college student get dressed up? I think that's the typical style. Okay, now maybe we're gonna have some classy shoes. Don't wanna go for sneakers. Now what else can it be? Okay, so I decided that I'm gonna change a bit of the style of the pants. They're gonna be like how to call those cargo pants. This is how they're called. Yes, cargo pants. right here. Now time to lower down opacity of this layer and go for the dark green color, and we are going to make the lines clear, beautiful, and maybe change a bit, and we are gonna be done. So far, I like how it looks. I mean, this and those, like, there are some details that I still want to keep fixing. Maybe, like, the jacket is a bit covering her. Okay, so more or less, I will keep working, and I will come up back with the final result. I'll show you what I ended up doing. I mean, it's just a character just playing around and trying to figure out her, like, face, hair, like, the sense of fashion. And yes, this is the new character for the chapter 3. She's gonna be named Jane. I will see you in the next video. In the next video, I'm planning to do some new panels. But first, I need to sketch. First, I need to uh, like bring like brainwash some ideas, like some perspectives, like how to put the characters. I need also to think about the whole university background, like the lecture room, how to fill it up with people because there's gonna be lots of background work. Yes, and I'm really excited. I really like the whole this challenge that I'm building up for myself. Thanks for staying with me till the end. Look how she's cute, isn't she? Yeah, I think so. And please follow me on all the social platforms. Wherever you are more active. You can find me by Pinkettos. Pinkettos is my nickname. So thank you very much. Thank you. Little hearts. Please be nice. Don't judge my English. I'm not native speaker, but I do my best. If you have some drawing advice, I'm always welcome. And just reminding you that I'm a self-taught. I'm just learning on my mistakes, and I just keep learning. I'm keep being better and better. So let's stay nice. Let's support each other. Bye.